Afternoon, folks, and welcome to the BFA field, to the game between ABC Valencia and Boulevard. The game's just started off with Valencia moving the ball around the back, just proving and being patient. Ball given away to Boulevard. Yeah. This is going to be part of our continuation and to promote youth soccer on Saturday. So we're looking to be able to get the kids highlighted, their skills highlighted by putting these games on Channel 82 BSN weekly for the kids. Trying to create some excitement within the game and some responsibility within the game from the youth level. The goal kick being taken by Boulevard. The attempt to go long. Keem Janis looks to cut it off. And Jared on the ball. Forward. Ball played forward by Valencia. And Jared uses correct body position. He's able to use his correct body position to get the ball onto his left foot. And it's 1-0 to Valencia. Boulevard looking to play the ball around. And young Cooper of Valencia under 10. He's promoted up this week to the under 12 division to see what he's capable of at this level. Yes. And the BFA official just here doing her job to try to clear the field and get the parents around off the field, which is great. And another long range shot from Jared Richardson. Yes, it's nice to see the, let's put it on the BFA officials. It's nice to see the BFA officials enforcing the rules and getting parents in the right area so the coaches could be properly recognized. Yeah. That's one thing that we have to improve at this level. We have to have the respect for the game and the respect for the rules of the game, and we have to be brave enough to uphold them. Yeah. And just over the other field, a game going on over the other field that you wouldn't see between Dandytown and Somerset. So it's very important that we market the youth football in Bermuda to give excitement to the kid. And Cooper looks to break. And goalkeeper, sweeper keeper, quite rightly. Ball ran outside. And you just have the young kids down there asking if the game's going to be on TV. And this is what's important from this level. If you create excitement with this game for our kids, these are how we can attempt to solve our social issues and our social ills in Bermuda through our sports. And we just have to do a much better job than we've done over the years in servicing these kids from this level to improve our sport and improve our standards. So hopefully, having these games on TV creates responsibility within our youth football, and accountability within our youth football, so we could develop kids, socially, emotionally, physically, and we can develop them from a football perspective as well, that they're quite capable as adults. Yeah, it's something that we in Bermuda need to understand a lot better. And the ball switched to the left, and Jared's on it. He'll be a little disappointed with his shot. Didn't put all his effort into that. Long ball, and Matthew Mourinho gets over, the son of Gary Mourinho, the news reporter. Lots expected of Matthew in his young years.
Two behind you.
He's over to take the free kick corner against Jakeem Jennings, the son of Keith Jennings. It's another player that a lot's expected of. Games just started a bit slow as Boulevard looked to organize themselves. And Jared plays a delightful ball through to Jared Limes. So we have two Jareds, Jared Richardson and Jared Limes. And Jared Limes is actually on the ball now. And that was a delightful ball. Jared Richardson on the ball. He's trying to get onto that trusted left foot. He'll be a little disappointed with that shot. Goalkeeper takes the ball, and Valencia on the ball. They're looking to be able to get some sort of rhythm into the game. And young Cooper on it, holds it up, finds Jared. Jared finds Cooper again. A good combination play, and Valencia's able to attack down the right side. Well defended by Boulevard. And Valencia has to start to attack over. A good skill by Caleb McDowell. And this is Cooper dangerous. Jared got it on his left foot, and he easily slots it in. Yeah. At this level, at the under 12 level, we play nine-a-side football in preparation for getting them into the 11-a-side game at the very next level. And Valencia look to be rampant. Everything at this moment looking to go forward. This could be an opportunity for Valencia with this type of game to be able to work a little bit more on their possession game, and get everybody involved. And everything at this moment is being played in Valencia half. Boulevard are unable to escape their half at this moment. Good header by Boyles. And Boulevard's got out of the half, and this could be dangerous. And that surely is a penalty. Boulevard's first foray forward, and they're able to get a penalty. A bad challenge by Matthew Mourinho. And penalty is going to be taken by Burgess. This could give Boulevard a bit of life and get him back into the game. He's facing Connor O'Keefe, and he calmly slots it home. A wonderful penalty. He showed the coolness of a professional there. Yeah, and just to recap the score, it's 2-1 to Valencia. Both Valencia goals scored by Jared Richardson, and Burgess is scored a penalty for Boulevard. Valencia looking to the customary, playing the ball around, trying to find spaces. Good combination play shown there, and again releasing the left back in Jared. And there you go. There you have it, folks. 3-1 to Valencia. All 3 goals scored by Jared Richardson, streaking out the midfield. But great combination play and able to release the left back and get across here for Jared to easily slot home. Looking to see that customary fight that Boulevard is known for. Game still being played at a very, very slow pace. Matthew looks to go long down the middle. And Cooper, he opens up his body well to face forward. And this could be dangerous. He easily finds the overlapping run of the left back. And Cooper's in, and Cooper finishes. That will mean a lot to the young Cooper's confidence. He's actually one of Valencia's under-10 players that's been promoted up to the under-12 team this week. And that would do a world for his confidence. And he's actually helped make that goal with his hold-up play and getting the right back in. It seems to have spurred young Cooper McGuire on. I'll give you a story about young Cooper. I've had the privilege of coaching him. His first entry into football. And the first thing he told me at 6-7 years old, Coach, I'm not no development player. I should be on that team. And I just found that amazing for a young player, first time meeting me, showing the confidence in himself to speak those words. But he quickly showed why he said those words. Again, you see customary with Valencia being able to get their 2 fullbacks forward, the left and the right one, being able to get forward. And that's the modern game. The fullbacks are the players that provide the width and their attacking options coming from deep for the game. So we're at Valencia, they're looking to implement that, at very young ages. So when they get into 11-a-side football, it's a normal habit to them that they know they have to get up and down the field. So you see again the advancement of the fullback number 4 in Caleb, and provides that option attacking from deep positions. And good defending from Boulevard. And Jakeem Jennings turns out, looking and gets the ball in the left foot. He has a shot. It's tame shot. Goalkeeper in good position to easily save that. Those are, as you see that sequence of play. Again, Jakeem Jennings looks to release Mr. Boyle's ball's just a bit overhit, doesn't have enough pace to get on it. But you look just now at that sequence of play, our kids have a problem taking the ball out of the air, and it brings up interesting conversation that the world football is having, because they're trying to limit kids from butting the ball, heading the ball into the under 8, into the under 10 ages. There have been a number of reported incidents that have to do with young players, experiencing concussions and brain problems, and they're connecting it with kids putting the ball. You know, I've been involved in an interesting discussion about that. What's my ideas about it? And I think the problem more so lies not from the fact of a kid heading the ball, is from the kid having the proper technique to be able to have the ball. So a lot of times kids go up to head the ball, they're leaving themselves open to clashes of heads, you know, because they're not got the proper techniques and the use of their arms and their legs to go up to head the ball. So it's important that proper techniques is taught so they can protect themselves, because heading is such a wonderful art form and skill of the game. Yeah. And my experience in Brazil, they actually teach kids to head the ball at young ages with rubber balls, so that the solid balls don't hurt their heads until they learn the proper techniques with it. So, but I'm pretty sure we're going to hear a lot more about that debate going forward. You know, Jared, when he looks to turn out to find Jakeem Dennis, they link up well. And again, you can see the left back in Jared Richardson, the farthest player forward. Jakeem was just a bit slow at that time, turning out and finding his player. Yes. And he's trying to get on his passing range. Yes.
Hey, Bob, 40 offside. There's offside to me on the 12. They'll put 40 offside. That's the referee. Yeah.
And Boulevard look to go forward, and this could be dangerous. He looks to stretch his legs and use his pace. Good cover by Cody. It's very, very good cover by Cody Richardson, as his other center half and Matthew Mourinho have been tempted forward and left a hole there. Again, Valencia left back, and easily offside. Yes, that's the other thing that's important as we look at our youth football. If you see Cooper has just found himself offside in the under 10 division, we do not implement offsides, which I think we should. You know, we should create an offside line so kids actually learn how to learn the movement as a striker to be able to come into the game and stop the cherry picking. But you see, as they transition to the under 12, they're not used to the behavior and the movement patterns, you know, and they venture offside quite easily because it's not enforced in the under 8 and the under 10 position, you know, league. So that's something that has to be looked at from the people that facilitate the BFA, that facilitate the rules in the football, and the coaches and the clubs, you know, to look at, so we could teach them to be a lot more creative instead of just staying up on the last man and cherry picking. Good corner by Jennings. Boyles gets one. He's showed a great spring to be able to hold the player off and get up and get on the ball. Again, you see he did put the ball, but he used proper technique with his arms, using his body to hold off a player and get up. So he protected himself first. And that's the end of the first third.